They say women don't forget, and I didn't. Not the day she stole my job. Not the day she slept with my fiancé. Not the day she smiled at me, like she hadn't just set fire to my entire life. My name is Lana Rivera. And this is not just a story about betrayal. It's a story about how I watched my best friend become my enemy, and how I destroyed her, slowly, completely, until nothing was left but silence. If you're looking for mercy, look somewhere else. Sophia and I met when we were both 9. She had scraped knees, untied shoelaces, and this wild laugh that made everyone turn their heads. She was fearless. I was careful. She was fire. I was earth. And somehow, it worked. For 20 years, it worked. We grew up together, graduated together, moved to New York together with the same dream, to conquer the world of fashion. And we did. Until she decided my life looked better on her. It started with a rumor at work. A campaign pitch I created somehow ended up in her hands before the client meeting. She presented it, word for word, and she got the promotion. I let it go, because we were friends, right? But then came Noah. My fiancé. The man who helped me survive my mother's funeral. The man who asked me to build a life with him. And one night, after I worked late, I came home to find her scarf on our kitchen chair, and her earring in our bed. She said it was a mistake. He said it just happened. But betrayal never just happens. It's planned. It's chosen. I lost everything in 48 hours. My best friend, my relationship, my career. Sophia got my job. She moved into Noah's apartment. She became the face of the campaign I built. The worst part? No one believed me. Everyone thought I was unstable, overreacting, jealous. She spread the story fast, and like wildfire, it burned. I disappeared, changed my number, moved cities, took a job designing handbags in a tiny shop in Vermont, and I cried every single night. Until I didn't. 3 years later, I got a call from a recruiter. Sophia's fashion label was expanding, and they were hiring. I changed my name, dyed my hair, and sent in a portfolio she'd never forget. I got hired as her assistant. She didn't recognize me. Not at first, but I recognized her. The laugh, the perfume, the fake kindness. I smiled and started taking notes, because revenge is best served by someone standing 2 inches behind you. Taking your coffee order. Step 1. Sabotage her label. I leaked sketches to a competitor, anonymously of course. Their designs hit the runway before hers. Step 2. Expose her affair. Turns out Sophia wasn't done sleeping with unavailable men. Only this time, it was the husband of a high-profile fashion journalist. I sent photos. Step 3. Dismantle her reputation. 1 anonymous tip about plagiarism. 1 hacked email chain. 1 interview she never got to finish because security escorted her out. And then came Noah. He walked into our office one day for a meeting. His eyes scanned the room and landed on me. He froze. So did Sophia. That night, I invited them both to dinner. Private room. Expensive wine. No witnesses. When they sat down, I dropped a file on the table. Photos. Documents. A signed confession from the assistant Sophia once bribed to lie about me. And then I took off the wig. She stared at me like I was a ghost. But ghosts don't haunt. They punish. Her label? Gone. Her reputation? Shredded. She left the city 2 weeks later. No press release. No goodbye. Noah? He tried to apologize. But my silence said everything. I didn't want them to suffer the way I did. I wanted worse. I wanted them to look around and realize they had nothing left. And I got it. I moved to Florence, started a small studio. I design in peace. Sometimes I see Sophia's face on old magazine covers in vintage shops. I don't flinch anymore. Because revenge wasn't about hurting her. It was about reclaiming myself. So, if you're listening, if someone ripped your life apart, don't break. Don't beg. Plan. Wait. Strike. Because some friendships are made of fire. And some endings are made of ash.